Hey guys, it's Melissa. Happy Thursday. We are gonna do something we've never done before. Office tour. You guys have been begging me for years to do a Facebook Live office tour. And I've always been like, I'm not sure if we want to do that. But today's the day, lucky you. So I am going to take you around my office, my workspace, everyone. I have so many people who are like, oh, you have a dream office. I have a dream job, you guys, okay? Like, this is crazy town. So I figured, what better time than now? Happy Thursday. We are going to go on an office tour. Okay, so here we go. This is what you typically see behind me, okay? Now, over here, well, first of all, before we do that, I'm just going to spin you around. So that's my other office where I do serious work at my desk. I'll take you in there in a minute. And then over here is the other side of my office. Now, depending on how long you've been following Silhouette School, you know that I didn't always have this side of the office because Bob used to sit there. Well, I forced him into what was previously like a second living room downstairs. Okay, so here's the thing. This is my upstairs of my house. My kids' bedrooms are right there. So I understand when you guys complain about your Silhouette machines being loud, I get it. It's in my house. I understand. Okay, so let's talk about all the stuff I have in here. There's gonna be some stuff that I really probably shouldn't be showing you right now, but we're gonna show you anyway. Okay, so over here, obviously, we have my baby. This is my Cameo 4, okay? And then this. Now, this is perhaps the most asked about item in my entire craft room, not the Silhouette Pro, the stand. Here's the thing, guys. I jerry-rigged this stand because I needed a spot to put the Pro, and there was no room anywhere on any of these shelves or any of these tables or anywhere. And so I basically took a stand from another 24-inch cutter, and I jerry-rigged it so that at least I had somewhere to sit it when I wasn't using it. When I cut with it, I put it on my table. The reason I have been holding off and not telling you how I made it is because I don't want to be responsible for someone making this thing like I did. It may have taken me 8 trips to Home Depot to get the right screws and everything. I just don't want to be responsible because I don't want you cutting. That's why. Okay, then we have, oh, you're not supposed to see that part in the back there. I'll just block that right there. So this is my 8-in-1 heat press. As you can see, I have limited space here. So that is why I eventually got rid of all my other heat presses and decided that the 8-in-1 was the best option. It allows me to save space, okay? Then we have this. Again, another subject of questions. Where did you get that? This thing I think was from Tuesday morning. I have searched high and low for it again to tell you it is discontinued, okay? So yes, I use it for my mats mostly. I have paper in here. It has other little kind of compartments and all kinds of things, but that is what that is, and I'm very sorry. I got it at least 6 years ago. It used to hang over one of my doors in my old house, in my old office. They don't make it anymore, okay? Then, as I said, we have 8-in-1 heat press. This is my direct-to-garment printer. It's a Roland printer. It prints directly onto the shirt or the towel or the bag or whatever, okay? Then we have, this cabinet down here. Okay, so about 6 years ago when we were still living in Delaware, before we moved to California, I had actually a bigger space than this in my own spare bedroom. And I said, you know what? I need something to hold my heat press. This thing had a whole tower around it with doors. It was like a cabinet. And then we moved to California and it just wasn't working. So I still use the bottom part. We took the top off. And now down here, this door doesn't ever work. Okay. So you want to know where I keep stuff? There's a lot in here. There's a Graph Tech machine in there. You see that down There's a bunch of Cricut easy presses. There's, well, you can see just a whole lot of junk. And what's super great is I just close it up and no one has to see. And every time I have to fix the door. Now, the other thing you might have noticed, and people mention this, yes, I am basically a barefoot crafter. Okay, so if you see my feet, I'm sorry, but we don't wear shoes in my house, and there's no exception in the craft room. So I'm sorry if you get a glance of my toes. I got a pedicure. Okay. All right, now over here. Don't look at that yet. Oh, okay. Now, yes, I have 3 sublimation printers. Why? Why not? No, the why is because you guys ask me about sawgrass. You ask me about Epson. And so how am I supposed to tell you if I don't have them? What am I waiting for? I'm waiting to finish creating content before I roll them out. And I promise you it will be in February. I promise you. I'm going to give you a review of this bad boy, which is awesome. And then I obviously have the SG400, which has been with me for years. The F170, which is the Epson. I have, you guys, I got this. This is basically an antique. Look at this. I don't even know where this piece is. My mom gave me this for my 16th birthday, my very first sewing machine. If you've ever heard me talk about my mom, she was a sewer. She was my first introduction to crafting. She never bought me a Halloween costume. She made every single one. And I can sew a straight line if I have to. And I hate ironing. Okay. All right, then we have, oh, there's a Cameo 3 up there. We've got some Cricut, right? That's the mug press. This is part of my 8-in-1 mug press. I put this over here. Then, oh, why do I have 2 Xyrons? I'm gonna tell you why I have 2 Xyrons, you guys. I ordered one. And I threw it in one of these baskets down here, which is where I keep things that I'm to test. And then, a year later, I was like, oh, I should really test that little Xyron. And I bought another one. I forgot I had already bought it. I know I'm not the only one who does this. Okay, so now I have 2. Whatever. Then we have pens. Pens on pens. Sketch pens, fabric pens. I love those pens. But don't they also just bring a fun little color to the craft room? I think they're great. Okay, and then the Plus, Cameo Plus. There's my other bigger Xyron, Icon Art, glitter. I keep glitter up top so no one touches it. Also, I feel like it gives a really pretty color, but hey, half of it fell, and I'm pretty sure it's behind this cabinet, and I haven't gotten to go under there. Now, let's just put this tripod here so you guys can see what's happening over here. Okay, so I'm not kidding you when I tell you, first of all, when I say this cabinet, I purchased I think I ordered it last February and it took 5 months to get here. But this has been the best thing I think I've ever purchased for this craft room. First of all, it's 96 inches long. Okay, look how much stuff fits on it. Plus, isn't it glorious? It's so beautiful. And I love the little color. Also, it has a ton of storage. So there's 4 drawers here. I keep all my stuff, just junk, in there. So all my sublimation stuff goes in this cabinet. You want to see what's in there? It's like tumblers, testing things I'm working on. It's samples that I've printed. It's papers, so much stuff. We could shop at Melissa's craft room. Okay, then, I'm on my knees here, people. This closet, cabinet, oh, I should move you. Okay, so this one has more stuff, obviously. This is more samples, more materials. You guys want to know where I keep stuff? This is where I keep stuff. Look, you might even find a heat press in here. Here, let's push this back. There's a heat press in my cabinet. I've run out of space, okay? So This material goes with my white toner printer. This material goes with my inkjet printer. I have wood samples. I have, you know, things I need to make. I have whatever I need. I have things that I randomly bought on Amazon because I thought, oh, this is a great idea. These are sublimation earrings that I haven't yet sublimated on. Okay, so we got all that. You guys want to know how I test things? Let me buy 8 different kinds of paint and see which one I like the best. I'm not kidding, this is what happens. Look, there's like all these different kinds of paint, and then I decide, that's not all. There's more. Oh, Armor Etch. I mean, literally, this is what happens, okay? Oh, here's more. And Island. This was an Amazon buy, but the great thing is it can fit in 6 of these bins. Okay, so each one of, oh, can you not hear me? Can you hear me? Yay? Can't hear me. What happened? Oh boy, hold on. I know what happened. Hold on. Can you hear me? No? Should we wait? I think I know what happened. Hold on. Just wait a sec. Am I back? Can you hear me? Okay, good. Okay, good. I know what happened. This drives me up a wall. Bob gets in the car in the garage and it takes my audio. It's the Bluetooth. It connects to like whatever's talking. So he's probably hearing me down there. So now he's gone. So, okay, we're back. All right, sorry. So anyway, so this cabinet here holds 12 of these. Look how big, these are great. So there's so much stuff in here. So I have one for sewing machine equipment. I don't know what half that stuff is. I have, are you here still? Okay, I have mug press attachments. I have blanks. Need a blank? I'm here, I got it. Okay, so that's that. Now let me just pick you back up and bring you, okay. Then we have this thing. This is like the bane of Bob's existence. He's like, when can we get rid of this? We're not. Why not? Well, we need it. Because literally right on the other side of this room is my bedroom. That's too much information. Okay, then we have this. This is like the other area of my office. Now I'm gonna tell you, a few months back, my very good friend, Will from Swing Design, you guys might know Will, he owns Swing Design. He was out in California and he was visiting and I was like, oh, let me just show you my new office space. He's like, how do you do everything you do in this small space? So the trick is good organization and good pieces of furniture that hide it all, right? Okay. And then this is my little office. It's like a galley kitchen kind of. So you will always find an empty coffee cup from the day before. Because my coffee mug from today is right here. This is yesterday. Okay? So then I have my things I'm working on. Last week I went to a trade show in Long Beach, industry trade show. I collected all my stuff in here. It is not yet emptied. I needed a place to show you a demo. Why not my office? Okay? I have love notes from my children. Look at this. These are like my favorite little things. Olivia wrote me this like probably 7 years ago. I don't know if you guys know, but we almost lost one of our businesses last year in a terrible issue, technical issue. Olivia wrote me this. Can you read this note? She left this on my desk. And it inspires me every single day. Okay? And then we have more shelving. People ask me about the shelving all the time. This is custom, was all done. This is my portrait too. This is my original, baby. My original portrait. Okay, that's what got everything started. And then I have the Roland that I just got. This is a print and cut machine. It prints and cuts in one. And of course it only runs on Windows, so I have to have another printer right there, or computer right there. And then in these cabinets is just more stuff. More stuff. I mean, seriously. Okay. I think that is the full and complete office tour for you. I'm not going to take you into my master closet where I also have more storage overflow, or to my storage unit up the street. I'm not kidding. I have so much stuff, you guys, but that's what happens when you run this kind of business, okay? All right, so I hope you enjoyed the office tour. I threw a link up top so you guys can check out the written version of this, because I linked to a bunch of stuff that you guys ask me about all the time, all right? And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.